Shifting our focus now to Ukraine. To address a trail of alleged corruption charges, the Ukraine cabinet has sacked 6 deputy defense ministers and the Secretary of Defense. The Ukrainian Defense Ministry has been plagued by corruption allegations for the past few months. The deputy defense ministers who have now been sacked include Hanna Maliar, Volodymyr Havrilov, Rostislav Zemlinsky, Denis Sharapov, Andriy Shevchenko, and Vitaly Deneha. The dismissed group also including the State Secretary for Defense, Konstantin Vashchenko. Although the ministry has not issued an explanation for the move, reports say officials are investigating alleged corruption as far as military equipment is concerned. This may not be a complete shocker, as earlier this year, the Defense Minister Reznikov was also removed. Zelensky, the man who came to office promising zero tolerance for corruption, is he now trying to show the people that corruption in wartime will not be tolerated? Experts say, and I'm quoting, now more than ever, Ukrainians understand that corruption can kill. Zelensky's skill is reading the public mood, and it is clear that he is forced to act. You see, public corruption scandals could put the flow of foreign supplies at risk, and reports say that the West may have to think twice before sending aid if they doubt that the aid would end up in pockets of corrupt officials. Meanwhile, Ukraine is planning to sue Poland, Hungary, and Slovakia. Why? Well, the neighboring nations are putting restrictions on Ukrainian agricultural exports. And why is Ukraine planning to take this drastic step? Back in May, the EU had imposed a ban on domestic sales of Ukrainian wheat, maize, rapeseed, sunflower seeds. Nations like Poland, Bulgaria, Hungary, Romania, Slovakia were allowed to follow the ban. Recently, the Executive European Commission decided not to extend its ban on imports, but Poland, Slovakia, and Hungary announced their own restrictions on Ukrainian grain imports, and the move has caused Ukraine to take retaliatory measures. Ukrainian trade representative Taras Kachka says that Ukraine is planning to file its complaint with the World Trade Organization, and Kiev is also considering retaliatory measures on some food products from the 3 countries. Reports say such measures could impact onions and apples from Poland and cars from Hungary. And there is one more nation posing a threat to Ukraine, and that's the Czech Republic. Thousands are gathering on the streets demanding the removal of its pro-Western government. The pro-Russian Czech opposition party criticized the government's continued military support for Ukraine and its close ties with the US. In fact, the head of the party says, and I'm quoting, "They are agents of foreign powers, people who fulfill orders, ordinary puppets, and I do not want a puppet government anymore." The opposition is essentially demanding the government to veto any attempts by Ukraine to join the NATO, and some demonstrators even urge the authorities to exit the US-led military bloc. You see, the Czech government has devoted resources to help Ukraine, while inflation at home has hit double digits. And Prague, by the way, is one of Ukraine's closest allies. The country has supplied Kiev with tanks, rocket launchers, helicopters, artillery shells, and other military aid. The Czech Republic has also taken in over 460,000 Ukrainian refugees since the war broke out, and reports say that nearly 300,000 still reside in the country. The fall of the current government could lead to a fall in aid to Ukraine, and Ukraine's chances of joining the NATO could be crushed. WION now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the updates on the move.